Welcome to another video. Today, I am playing Dinomorphia Despia just because I really love the Dinomorphia cards, and Despia is just falling out of favor. People aren't playing Despia as much. Everyone's playing sprites. People are still playing Sword Soul though, like our opponent right here. Going into classic Sword Soul combo. So let's see how good Despia Dinomorphias can be, and see if there's any cool techs, because I really love the Dinomorphia engine, and I want to see, you know, what's the best part of it. How optimized can we make it? Because the very limited version I was playing with Triple Frenzy, and that was really it. The Triple Frenzy, Triple Thrasia, and just 4 extra cards. You know, I felt like I wasn't getting the full Dinomorphia experience. I feel like Dinomorphia is more than just, you know, the Rex term. Opponent going into classic Sword Soul board. They got the Grandmaster, they got Baron, set into back row, and let's see our hand here. We got Brand of Fusion, we got Evenly Matched, and we got a bunch of traps that don't do anything till next turn. So we really want Evenly Matched to resolve. Now we could just activate. Opponent's gonna negate with Baron. We could Brand of Fusion main phase 2, but opponent has this Grandmaster. They can negate the Lubellion. They got 2 back row. They can probably start popping stuff. I'm gonna do a bold play. I'm gonna do a bold play here, because sometimes you got to do a bold play. Let's activate Brand of Fusion. Opponent is falling for the bait. They are negating the Brand of Fusion. Now, I am so happy right now. Brand of Fusion negated. Opponent, you just made the biggest mistake of your life. Time to get evenly matched. Activate. Opponent, banishing all those other cards, keeping the Grandmaster, and opponent made another big mistake. Let's get set. Set our back row here. Opponent activating the emergence, and now I'm the one making a mistake. Activating the frenzy here. Probably shouldn't activate frenzy, because Grandmaster can negate the monster that we fusion summon. A little bit risky, unless they go straight for the Rex term. But going straight for Rex term, is that the right play here? We're just gonna do the wrong play. Go for Kentragina. Now I realized my mistake. I'm like, oh, hold on. If I activate Kentragina, they're gonna negate. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient. Now there is a bit of a sneaky trick here. If I activate Kentragina, I could pop. Actually, no, just kidding. Yeah, there's no trick. We got no tricks. We literally just made a misplay. Opponent adding tie to hand. Okay, opponent. Opponent making a misplay too. All right, there. Main phase activating Grandmaster to negate the Kentragina. Got him. Falling for it. Our double bait here. Just like we planned. Activate the Kentragina. Get the Rex term. Alright. Now we got Rex term on field. Probably should have done that first. Opponent summoning the tie. Can't activate because it's got more attack than our life points. Thank you, Rex term. Opponent activating Shaman. We are going to activate Alert. Get our Diplos. Get our Thrasia onto the field. Opponent cannot activate the Shaman of the Tenya because we only have 850 life points. You can't activate that effect, opponent. If opponent has a spell, we got the Sonic to negate the spell. So we're not worried about Raigeki. We're going to set the Brute, and we're going to send to the graveyard. You didn't see there, but we sent another copy of Alert to the graveyard. Opponent passing us, and we got it. Easy lethal. Activate Rex term. Make your life points 0 with the old Dino attack. Get him. Alright, love it. And I know we technically didn't get to see any branded this game, so let's watch the rest of the games. See how the branded part fares. Alright, well, let's get going. Alright, here we go. Great hand. We got Brand of Fusion. We got Despia stuff. We got Dinomorphia Frenzy. Our opponent sat in 1 back row. Alright. Well, not sure what this is all about. Maybe this is some sort of Eldritch hand with real bricky start. Let's activate Brand of Fusion. Opponent with the Ash Blossom. Alright. Ash Blossom negating. Would have liked to have that resolved, but that's okay. We're gonna set. We can't activate our other Brand of Fusion. The Brand in red not doing anything. I'm not gonna bother setting it because I can't activate it this turn. We're just gonna put Trap Trick, Dinomorphia Frenzy. See what the opponent's gonna do here. Opponent playing Nimble Beaver. This is sprites. Interesting that they didn't have anything last turn. Maybe they drew this Nimble Beaver. We're gonna chain respond with Frenzy. We're gonna get ourselves a Kentragina. Now, we can't look at it here, but all the sprite monsters have more than 1,000. They have 1,000 or more attack. So if we can get our life points to 1,000 with the Rex term out, all the sprites will be turned off. Opponent hitting us with the Imperm. Alright. We gotta act fast here. Trap Trick. Gonna respond. We're gonna get the branded opening activated. Because it's gonna get negated by this Infirm if we're not careful. Get the Eluber. We discarded a Brand of Fusion. We're gonna add a Brand of Fusion to hand. Just want some bodies on field to protect our life points. Eluber. Adding the Brand of Fusion. We set Ferret Flames with a Trap Trick. Opponent go into the Sky Cavalry. Now, Ferret Flames, you gotta read this real carefully. If the combined attack of all monsters your opponent controls are higher than your life points, make them shuffle monsters into the deck, except monsters with 0 attack, so the combined attack is less than or equal to your life points. This monster has 2,000 attack. We have 2,000 life points. Ferret Flames does nothing right now. Let's hold. Let's hold. We hold. We be patient. Opponent, you gonna go into Zeus? Opponent, getting greedy! The greed. I cannot believe the greed. I cannot believe the greed, because opponent knows that we activated and set Ferret Flames. If they had just read the duel log, they would have seen that we did this. And look at this, 2,100 attack points. All right, it's Ferret Flames time. Shuffle that into the deck. So greedy, opponent. You could have just made one. You could have just made one Material Zeus. Come on. We draw Dinomorphia Frenzy. Let's activate our Brand of Fusion. Get Brand of Fusing. Make a Lubellion. Unfortunately, we got to discard this branded red. That's okay, though. Opponent hitting us with the Gamma Gear. Man, everyone's ready for the branded. Everyone ready to counter Despia. But are they ready to counter the Dinomorphias? We can save our Lubellion from getting destroyed, but he's not doing anything on the field right now. Opponent doing more sprite plays with the Swap Frog. We are going to make the Rex turn. And what do you know? We got 1,000 life points. Our opponent not going to be able to activate any more monster effects. That means they can't return the frog to hand. And they're sending the Swap Frog to the graveyard, but Ronin Toad, nowhere to be seen. And opponent forced to pass with no more plays. Let's normal summon Eluber. We don't need this. We got easy lethal. Let's Rex turn, make his attack equal to our life points, and get in for big damage. Dinomorphia time. You know, I'm really loving the Dinomorphia. Look at this boy. Look at him smashing. Easy lethal. Alright, well, let's go on to the next game. If you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. I will have the full deck list at the end of the video. And we'll be playing more deck lists in the future. Opponent, Uni-zombieing. Ash Blossom negate. Ash Blossom save us from this zombie. Ash Blossom also a zombie though. Interesting note. Zombie Ash. Opponent playing some new cards. Yugioh, the Ancient Sentinel, when it's sent to the graveyard, mills us for 5. Send a bunch of nonsense to the graveyard. Does this matter? Not really. Did opponent mill anything useful? Balderok. And that's it. Alright, opponent with the Balderok, but they need the field spell. And we negated the Uni-zombie, so they can't get the field spell easily now. Opponent. Discarding that Maxi to summon a Danger Nessie, draw a card. Summoning into a Psychic End Punisher. Alright, we gonna get Psychic End punished? Well, maybe. Maybe not. Dinomorphs. Very good at lowering our life points. Let's start with the Brand of Fusion. Make the Lubellion. Activate the Lubellion. Discard our Diplos. Special summon the Mirror Jade. Now, this is probably a mistake. I chose to activate the Mirror Jade right now. The Psychic End is unaffected at the moment because our life points are equal. But this does allow us to set... yeah, we're going to activate this Albion and set the branded in red. So probably would have been better to wait. If I just waited, I could have Trap Tricked. Our life points would be lower. We could have just Mirror Jade banished the Psychic End Punisher. But I think opponent gets priority before that. So our Mirror Jade would get popped, potentially. Let's activate. Diplos, Therazia. Get ourselves an alert. Activate the Trap Trick. Set ourselves a Dinomorphia Frenzy. Opponent. Summoning Solitaire. Let's activate. Get Dinomorphia. And now Psychic End Punisher is offline. Dinomorph activate. Reduce. Get Reduce in, and opponent is out of here. Psychic End Punisher not able to handle the Dinos. Alright. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, we got quite a few cards here. Some Dinomorph cards, mostly. But we do have Fallen Albaz. Could be interesting. Our opponent is playing Dark Magicians. Let's see what sort of board they can set up. Although their board is usually the same. They have the circle, and they're going to have that Dark Magician trap. There you go. The Salvation's going to search it. Eternal Soul. And that's going to let them banish cards once per turn when they summon a Dark Magician. So we got to be real careful here. Now, Fallen Albaz, we could summon, take away their Magician's Rod, do the Lubellian Mirror Jade combo. Let's give it a shot. Albion, discard. Opponent hitting us with the Maxi though. You know, I don't think I ever resolved a Maxi and actually had to draw cards, because opponents always have their Ash Blossom. And we got 7 answers for Maxi, I think, in this deck. Maybe 6. And opponent hitting us with a Maxi, starting to draw cards. Feels bad. Alright. Opponent going for the Eternal Soul. They're going to banish our Mirror Jade once it gets summoned. But that's okay. Lubellian. Activate. Fusion Summon. The Mirror Jade. We really wanted to bait this out because we got Dinomorph things that we want to do on our opponent's turn. Let's activate. Dark Magician is unaffected by card effects because of Eternal Soul, but we do get to send, there it is, the Albion to the graveyard, which means we get to get another card. Get a Brand of Fusion. Let's pass the opponent. Branded in red. Again, we don't have the Albaz in the graveyard. Maybe we should have chosen not to activate. Maybe choosing not to activate would have been the right thing to do. Our Lubellian. Alright, let's pass the opponent. Opponent summoning Illusion of Chaos. Now we shouldn't die here, because we got Alert. Alert gonna let us summon both of our Dinomorph boys from the graveyard. Give us a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks. Opponent summoning Dark Magician. Gonna try and banish. Banishing the Alert. Nice try, opponent. Let's Alert. Special summon both of our Dinomorphs. Thaurazia. And the Diplos. Now, you let me know. Should I be summoning these in attack? Probably not. Dark Magician's gonna hurt us. Let's activate both effects. Send the Dinomorphia Sonic to the graveyard. And set the Brute. Now the good thing about the Sonic is Sonic, if you take battle damage when you have 2,000 or less life points, you can banish this from the graveyard to take no battle damage from that battle. So we're feeling pretty safe here. Opponent going for Eye of Time is Dark Cavalry coming out. And this does piercing battle damage, but we're okay. I mean, I would have negated that damage, but we had 4,000 life points, so that wasn't negatable by the Sonic. Opponent popping our Diplos. Diplos gonna activate, and it's gonna give us a choice. We can choose not to activate, but if we do, we can banish the Sonic from the graveyard and resummon Thaurazia. So I think setting Thaurazia on the field is gonna be better, because we got this Brute. Brute gonna let us pop a Dinomorph, pop a card. Opponent summoning Dark Magician. Okay, fine. Hitting the Thaurazia. We're good, right? We're good. We're good. We're good. We're going to live to our next turn. We're going to normal Thaurazia. We're going to activate Brute. We're going to pop the Eternal Soul. All of opponent's monsters are going away. We're happy town. And we got this Brand of Fusion. Opponent. Very rude. Fusion summoning. They get easy lethal. Let's get out of here. You know what? This didn't happen. We didn't see this. No one saw anything. Let's go. Alright. Evenly matched. Love to see it. Although we are going first, which means time to discard it. Great going second card, but evenly matched, not great going first. Let's get the Aluber. Get ourselves the Brand of Fusion. Special summon. And great thing about Brand of Fusion is it lets us send our Dinomorph to the graveyard. So we can, if we get Alert, we can resummon both of our Dinomorphs. You saw it in the last game. Didn't help us against Dark Magician, but you know, we're doing our best. We're going to keep the Sonic. Sonic negating spells could be pretty key here. We don't know what our opponent's doing though. Let's activate Mirror Jade. Banish our own monster to set or add a card to our hand. And we're going to add the Brand of Fusion. You let me know. Should I be doing this? Is it better to banish your own monster and get the Brand of Fusion for follow-up plays? Or should I hold the Mirror Jade on the opponent's turn? You let me know. You let me know. Hard to say. Always hard to say. Opponent playing Crusadias. Let's get Dinomorph in. You know me, I love to Dinomorph. Let's get the Kentragina. Activate Kentragina. No response from the opponent. Get ourselves the Rex Term. Rex Term it up. And this is, I always do this, alright? I always do this, especially when playing Dinomorphs. We're going to pause here. We're going to quickly take a look at our opponent. And we're going to click on their monster. And you click on their monster here. You click related cards. And you see all the cards in archetype. And what we're looking for is how much attack do these monsters have. Crusadia Regulus has 1,000. 500, 2,000. Avermax, 3,000. Alright. So if our life points are 1,000 or lower, they're not going to be able to activate any of their monsters except this Botha. So, you know what? That's probably fine. And you know what? Taking a look at that card, do we care about that card? Do we care about this card? You know what? No. I think this is the one we're worried about. This one gains 1 billion attack points, and that one is the one that we are gonna. That's the one we're gonna worry about. So we're just gonna not activate. We're gonna hold our Rex turn. You want to wait till they have their end board set up before you activate. Make their attack 0. Otherwise, you're at risk of getting attacked over. These Dinomorphs, they pay a lot of life points. Opponent gonna do some Crusadia things. Summoning the Regulex. It's gonna activate, add the Crusadia power to hand. Equimax gonna activate. Opponent activating the Revival. Revival will let them attack each of our monsters once each. And you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's Sonic. Sonic negate. Negate the Revival. The other great thing about Sonic, and you saw that in the last game, although almost saw it, is Sonic will protect us from one battle. So if opponent does somehow get lethal, we just banish the Sonic and we're good. Banish the Sonic from the graveyard and we're good. Take a look at that. Alright, opponent, what are you doing next? Well, nothing, because we're resummoning our Diplos. Sending a Brute to the graveyard, giving us a pop on our opponents on our turn. After we have the Kendra again. An opponent trying to make their monster unaffected by card effects. Let's respond by activating Rex Term. We are going to get reducing all the way down to 500. And opponent going to battle, attacking into our Diplos, not even taking damage. Opponent can't attack again, and we are the winner. It's beautiful. All right, let's show you the deck list. All right, here you go. Here is Dinomorph deck list. Dinomorph Despia. We got 1 Tragedy. You did not see me use this in the game, but probably should have been sending Tragedies to the graveyard more often. Triple Maxi. I have never drawn a single card with Maxi. I swear. It is just here to steal Ash Blossoms from our opponent's hand. Triple Ash. 2 Fallen Albaz. 2 Alubers. Triple Dinomorphia Therazia. We got 1 Diplos. 1 Dramaturge. Triple Brand of Fusion. 1 Call by the Grave. 2 Call by the Graves. A Crossout Designate. 2 branded openings, a single branded in red, 2 Fair Flames. Love this card. The reason we're playing 2, well, we'll get there. Triple Evenly Matched. I love this card right now. This card is fire. This is hot fire. You saw how we Shrek the Sword Soul opponent with it. Triple Trap Trick. And the reason we got triple here, we got triple Trap Trick. So if you want to search a spell, or a trap, sorry, you always gotta run 2 of it, because Trap Trick banishes 1 for the deck. So that's why I'm running 2 alerts, 2 Fair Flames, so they're searchable with the Trap Trick. We got 1 Brute. Brute is just a pop. Don't really want to draw it, so that's why it's at 1. Triple Dinomorphia Frenzy and 1 Sonic. Again, Sonic at 1, just because, you know, we want to set it sometimes, but not always. Better in the graveyard as well, since it can save us from dying. In the extra, we got Kentragina, Stealth Bergia at 2. And where's our Dino Boy? He's all the way over here. Rex Term. He's far away from his friends. We got Branded Dragon. We got Quartus. We got Masquerade. We got 2 Mirages. We got 2 Lubellions, including this Prismatic Lubellion, which he doesn't get to stay on the field very long. Albalentus. I have this here. You can send it to the graveyard to add a Polymerization or Fusion normal spell from your deck to your hand. If you're playing Super Poly, that can be pretty good. It obviously also adds Brand of Fusion. And yeah, it can also attack a bunch of times, but I've never made this. It's just here for flex slots, so, you know, let me know if I should play something else in here. Guardian Chimera, here to pop our opponent's things. A Verte Anaconda to fusion things from the deck. Maybe Super Poly is a good choice for this deck. Yo, let me know if I should play Super Poly. And Underworld Goddess, never ended up making this. So maybe I would suggest take this out, play some Super Poly targets, play Super Poly. I don't know what I take out of the main deck. Maybe Max C. It doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. it does nothing. Alright. Hope you liked the video. Let me know what you want to see next, and have a good night. I'll see you next time.